Welcome back, live stream, ReactConf 2025. I'm here with Luna Wei, who talked to us about reimagining lists for React Native. And Luna, I thought your talk was awesome. I really like Virtual View, but I thought that the way you presented it was amazing. So thank you so much. And we're going to go over some questions from our live audience. Okay?
Okay.
Cool. So how does Virtual View and collections relate to the current list libraries like Flash List and Legend List? Is it an alternative or a building block?
I would say the current community React Native lists, like Legend List and Flash List, are much more fully featured. Like this virtual column and virtual row are much more basic primitives that I would say are building blocks to something like that.
Yeah.
I think what's really cool actually is Virtual View can probably just be used in Flash List or Legend List. And I think we've reached out to Jay before, and also I'm planning to reach out to Shopify for Flash List. But yeah, it's a building block, and I think in the end, like they're building for something a lot more like an actual list. And right now we're exploring just like what is like the very core like responsibility of a list.
Sure.
And that's what we're kind of trying to answer with virtual column. And
Yeah,
virtual
and
row.
that definitely makes sense, like something like for React Native, it's the core. Did you have any accessibility challenges while working on this?
Yeah, we did. I mean, with virtualization, there's always the issue of, like using like the accessibility. I forgot what it's called, but like getting to the next item in the list below. Needing to maintain focus on that with the keyboard or with TalkBack. I think there was some hacks we had to do that. Well, not hacks, but like some things we had to keep unvirtualized.
Yeah.
But actually, in the sense, they are still always mounted. Like the virtual view, that's actually one difference between Flash List and Legend List is that virtual collections don't do view recycling, they do lazy mounting. So the concept is that we would continue to keep virtual views mounted, and so that actually makes accessibility a bit more straightforward.
I'm going to ask you something I already know the answer to, but maybe our audience is interested in knowing. Is Meta already using virtual collections and virtual views in their apps?
Yeah, we are. We're using it, we tested in production just this past year in Facebook Marketplace, which is probably the largest React Native surface and the Facebook app. And it saw, there was definitely lifts in a lot of tail load interactions.
Right.
Because we are managing to paginate and to get the next set of list items ready to go so that people aren't waiting on that tail load spinner as long.
Okay. Web folks are asking, can we get virtual collection components in React Web?
Yeah, I feel like there's already, I don't know that space so well, but I feel like there's already kind of a lot of these concepts built into virtualized lists on web. I mean, this is unique for React Native because we have to manage threading. The web, by default, you're already using the main thread to render your, or to handle your scroll event handlers and everything. So I'm not exactly sure what that looks like, but I think concepts like the adjustable pre-render window and using activity, which is something we're not actively doing today, but I think a lot of these concepts overlap, so I think there's a lot of cross-platform exploration.
Definitely. Luna, two final questions for you. I ask these to everyone that comes here. What is your number one top favorite React feature of all times?
I do think that the React Dev tools are pretty amazing. I think that really was a game changer just to see time travel debugging back then when I was writing more product code.
Okay, awesome. And what's one thing about you that doesn't come up in normal conversation?
I really like hobbies. I'm a serial hobbyist. I do a lot of gardening, do some sewing. But obviously since having a kid, it's been a little bit harder to do that. But I've been trying to lean back into those hobbies more.
Okay, we're going to talk about gardening after this.
Okay. Oh, you're a gardener as well?
And thank you yes, I do. And thank you so much, Luna, for joining us today and answering questions from our live audience. Thank you, live audience, for sending us questions. We'll be right back with more interviews after this. Thank you.